What's up, people? In this video, we are going to take a look at none other than the legendary Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas, the rapper slash country music star slash mukbang slash weirdo. I don't know, whatever she does, whatever her deal is, I'm not really sure. Yeah, anyway, she drank only water for 5 days. Good for her. She did a 5-day water fast. This video just came out, looks like, yesterday, and I wasn't going to do this originally because it's 20 minutes long. We will be watching this at double speed. Sorry to all you non-English speakers who have trouble understanding, but then again, it is Trisha Paytas we're talking about here. Much love to Trisha if you ever watch my videos about you, or this video specifically, but, you know, it's not like you're, like, dropping, like, philosophical truths on us, although maybe you will in this video. I don't know. Here we go.
Okay guys, today's date is Thursday, August 15th, and it is 3:25 p.m. in the afternoon, and I'm going to do my first weigh-in. So, start 0, 195, 195.2. Okay guys, what is up? So I just weighed in at 195. Now, full disclosure, I did just eat right before I weighed in, so obviously eating right before I weighed in can definitely up your standing weight, obviously, because you just ate. It's just filling up kind of the weight of the morning. I thought you'd be lighter because you just kind of fasted for 8 hours or however long you slept. So I did just eat, look, 195 I'm still pretty happy with. I actually did end up getting down to like 179. I believe I had my last on camera at 181. I'll see if I can find the clip. So I have definitely gone up and down. Obviously, I'm going a little more up lately, and that's actually due to happiness. I've kind of just like been not caring so much about my weight. But again, it's never about my weight, really. It's always about my health and how I feel, and I have been feeling a little bit more sluggish. I actually got sick, or I'm a little getting over a sickness. So I'm just trying to eat a little better so to kick start my, because like literally I haven't been on like watching what I eat or anything in probably about a month. So not bad, because I've been dancing a lot and just enjoying life a little too much. So now I'm trying to get back on it, and I'm going to start that off with a water cleanse. I've done a water cleanse before. Just a full disclaimer that I'm not a doctor or nutritionist. I've done a water cleanse. I've done research on water cleanses. They're not completely dangerous or unhealthy for you, but again, I would consult a doctor before starting a diet or cleanse. Just have to explain that. I am going to do a 5-day one. It's 3:30 on a Thursday, and technically I'll probably go till about midnight on Tuesday. That's what my music video is. But also I do it for my music video for, like, you know, just it tones you down and it gets rid of your bloatedness. But also, like I said, it just kind of resets your mind. I've done a water cleanse before, and it does rebalance the chemicals in your brain, so it also kind of sets your mind right. Also gives your body, it kind of kicks the...
Alright, anyway, like, she could have worn a t-shirt, you know, like, thank you for not wearing a t-shirt, Trisha. Like, you have my, I'm glad, like, every Trisha Paytas video that I've done has done well, thank goodness, because, like, you guys love the, like, train wreck effect of her. Not train wreck, but, like, uninhibitedness of good old Trisha. As do I. Like, thank you for not wearing a shirt. Like, imagine if you had worn that shirt as you weighed yourself, right? Like, the meal that you ate already weighed you down enough, but like if you had worn that shirt like an extra like third of a pound, oh my god, how could you deal with that? And then I guess, you know, again, like I said, I'm not complaining. Like, Jesus, like how big are these? Like, monstrous. Yeah, I don't know. Again, like, do any of you actually care that I'm watching this at 2x speed? Really? Like, this is all... that is not, like, the words that she is speaking. Again, no offense, Trisha. Like, you look great. I don't know. I mean, whatever. 195. Like, I'm almost 6'1". Like, you have 15 pounds on me. I don't know. That's another thing before we get into that. Like, okay, first of all, you look great. Like, you have a great body, but like, do you understand? Like, Trisha, how about this? Here's an idea. Any of you Trisha Paytas fans, like, how about this? How about this, Trisha? I will come live with you, okay, for, let's see, what do you weigh, 195? I'll come live with you for a month, okay? 30 days, and we will have you looking smoking hot. I'm talking like fitness model hot, like smoking in 30 days. Like, this is, you know, take this for what I'm about to say. This is a nice lump of clay to work with here. Again, I'm not saying she's like a lump or anything like that, but like how big are these? Like, gigantic. Oh my god. Like, not a whole lot of weight to lose here. Like, why not get a trainer and like get like way hotter, drink your alcohol, you know what I mean? Anyway, Trisha, I'd be happy to come live with you for 30 days. Just pay for my expenses and my food. I don't eat much. I eat once a day. Like, give me like a $20 stipend daily for food, and I will be, how about this? Let's think about this. I will be like, kind of like your personal fitness assistant. Okay, like, I will slap the unhealthy food out of your hand, you can yell at me and fire me and rage at me, be like, but I want to have that, you know, whatever. Or how about this? Like, eat whatever you want and just come with me to the gym and I'll just train you for a month, right? Like, does that not tempt anybody? Like, fine, okay, 5-day water fast, blah, 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 whatever. But like, you know, don't you just like, I don't know, she's already super successful. Like, does she really need to be like the hot skinny girl? Probably not. Like, set already. But don't you just want to taste what that tastes like? That like, and again, to be fair, when you have like size like double F, like fucking tits, like you probably get plenty of male attention anyway. Like, look at me, I can't even like concentrate. I'm just like focusing right here. Who told me to do this video? Great choice. Who did this? Who are you? Let me thank you personally. Spotted Elephant. Always on point with the choices, Spotted Elephant. Thank you. Anyway, Trisha, think about it. Let me know. My email's in the description.
The bad cravings out of your mind right now. I'm addicted to fast food. I can literally just eat Wendy's, and I'm craving fast food all the time. It gives me endorphins, gives me happiness. There's stuff actually in fast food that makes you happy. So I was really craving fast food a lot lately. So doing a water cleanse also cleanses your body from any sort of what's the name for, like any sort of, I guess, cravings that are unhealthy, because it can be restoring and rebalancing your body. And like I said, I'm not looking to go right back into eating unhealthy. I want to actually start incorporating more of my whole foods and my mindful foods, things like that, like my turkeys and my chickens and stuff, my celery. So this is just sort of a kickoff, and then I'm just talking about for you guys again, kind of a day-by-day basis, kind of like I did last time. Kind of like not my day by day. This is day 1 at 1:95. Yeah, sorry for OCD, my tanks are taking off. Like I said, I'm happy with the way my body looks. It's not really about my body. At first, I'm a little bloaty and a little bloated because I've been, you know, I've been obviously eating and drinking and stuff like that. But overall, I'm happy with my body. I dance and I'm getting energy that way. So yeah, my only form of exercise will probably be tonight. And then when I do a water fast, I generally don't exercise. Although a lot of people do exercise on a water fast. For me personally, I don't start. I feel a little not so energetic for the first couple days, and then I start getting energy back on the 3rd or 4th day of my fast. So 5-day water fast, no food, water only. Fill this supply up. And I'm 31, and like I said, I've researched this and stuff like that, but if you are obviously still growing or underage, I definitely don't recommend this cleanse or this fast because your bodies are still growing and changing. I would only recommend this if you are adult and you are aware of how to break the fast and all stuff like that. So anyways, this is day 1. Okay guys, it is almost at the 24-hour mark. Oh, in the phone. So it's our first day almost done, so I'm gonna go ahead and be on the scale. Okay. There you go. So 189 after 24 hours of fasting. Okay, so we've done a 24-hour water fast. So far, so good. If you're not used to fasting, I think it may be a little bit of a shock probably for you. I've done lots of fasts and lots of cleanses. It's actually very normal for me. Not normal, but semi-normal for me to do 24 hours with no solid foods and just do celery juice, and how I've been able to maintain somewhat of a weight loss. Like I said, obviously I weighed in yesterday after eating, so that affects it. Also could affect my weight today. I have been drinking water. The best thing to do, the ideal situation to weigh yourself in would be in the mornings, right after you go to the bathroom and right after you wake up and before you drink or eat anything. Because I've been drinking all this water, I don't know if you guys can hear, it's like half full. And because I've been drinking all this water, it may also affect my weight. So there's just a bunch of different scenarios, but I'm actually kind of shocked that I'm in 189 already, seeing as 195 yesterday. But like I said, I did exercise last night and dancing. I'm not planning on doing any exercise until my fast is up, until the music video. Other than the normal day today, I went out today and I got the facial and I tried on the fitting. So obviously a water fast, drinking water is very important. I'm blurred. Hi. It's very important. So
yeah. Why are you wearing a shirt? I don't understand. Why are you wearing a shirt in this part of the video? I feel like I'm downvote or dislike. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Okay. So here's the thing, people. Like, one thing that I think people take for granted or do not consider when they think about getting in shape is the time element. That being fit requires a time commitment, right? Let's keep it simple. Let's say an hour a day, right? And I think that this is one of the reasons why fasting, which is like the new extreme dieting type of thing, but let's say fasting, right? Because like they're kind of similar. Like extreme dieting, like in the traditional sense, is like I'm gonna eat like a skeleton and then binge after like 2 weeks of eating like a skeleton and like losing all my muscle. Whereas fasting is like I'm not gonna eat anything and then binge because it's time for me to eat and I'm hungry, right? It's like neither of those are really that good. I'm talking about from the inexperienced non-fitness person, right? Not like fitness people who are good at fasting and like know how to control themselves and have other healthy habits. She says she dances, but like I don't know, like what kind of dance is this? It's like pop dance. I don't know. I really don't know. I know nothing about it. But the point is like how physically demanding is it, right? When you weigh 200 pounds and that's not like 200 pounds of like lean athletic muscle, you are going to be, and she seems like she's built pretty solidly. Like I don't see her like snapping an ankle anytime soon. But anyway, the point, and again, like I said, I know she's dancing for a performance. It's like part of her job. It's not necessarily a leisure activity like going to the gym would be. All that said, in order to be fit, you need to understand that there is a time, you have to make a sacrifice in terms of time. Much like anything else that you want to get good at, there is an element to that where you will have to sacrifice some of your time in order to achieve a certain result, whether it's making money, whether it's making YouTube videos, whether it's like going out, working on your game. Like there are only 24 hours in a day, and you are going to have to like give a little bit of this in order to get this on this side. And I feel that's kind of, or what it seems to me is that a lot of people who are attracted to fasting, they do it from a place of laziness, where they don't want to devote any of their time to losing weight or being fit. They want to do it in a way that won't require any time. I don't think it's necessarily the efforts, right? That they're lazy, let's say. It seems to be that they don't want to give up their current lifestyle of whatever it is they do in their spare time, and devote some of that time to exercising. Again, I could be wrong. I don't know. What do I know? But like water fasting for 5 days, okay, that's good. It's a good YouTube video also, clearly. And I guess like I ate healthy and worked out for like 5 years. That's not an interesting video, right? Like I maintained the same body weight and body composition for a long time. Here's how I did it. Maybe, but I don't know. I don't know, whatever.
Be sure to drink water and stay hydrated. It'll just kind of help you feel full, and overall just the whole point of the water fast. So like I said, I feel relatively good. I'm like not wet at night. I tend to get a little, I get very hungry at night. That's when I get the hungriest. So I always recommend going to bed early. I went to bed really late last night, which is kind of good because I get up early today, which means I'll be in bed early tonight because I'm tired. But energy and stuff's all up, which again, I'm kind of surprised. Usually after like the first day is always, when from eating to not eating, the first day is always a little bit tricky. But I feel like I was pretty well prepared. I haven't fasted since, was April I did the water fast? I mean, I've done the 24-hour like reduced fast here and there, but as far as like fasting where my mindset, it's all about your mindset and mentality. I think with any diet, if you just wake up, you're like, okay, I have water today, that's what I'm doing, and you have small term goals. I know people can do a water fast for like 30 days, so 21-day water fast. I don't know how they do it. If you have a short term goal, I think it's a little more attainable, a little easier attainable. But yeah, I feel like I feel pretty good and pretty energetic, even though I did exercise last night eating after. I was like really hungry after. It was like midnight, so I was going to go ahead and go to bed. And I also recommend if you're starting headaches or something to lay down, take a little nap. It always kind of rejuvenates you, and definitely drink water. And obviously if you're feeling very sick or something, obviously I would eat something with banana or toaster, whatever the case is. So alright guys, that's day one weigh in. I've got a full 24 hours, and we'll weigh in tomorrow and see where we're at. Okay guys, today is Sunday, August 18th. I didn't weigh in yesterday, so this is my weigh in on, we're about day 2.5. Right, 2.5, yeah, 2.5 of water fast. 183.6. Okay, so I didn't get to weigh in at 3 o'clock yesterday. I was out and about. So I didn't get to weigh in yesterday. I was kind of out and about, but it was kind of better. Even when I do some sort of diet or cleanse, I try not to weigh myself, because while it's amazing to lose weight, like it really is, I don't see like never go down on the scale. Even when I weighed in at 195 2.5 days ago, it's never like whoa to me, because it's all about how I feel and how I look. I think my body has definitely toned up. Even at 195, I was still really happy with the way I looked. And how I felt. I've had so much energy since the tour. So for me, it's never really about the number on the scale. And then with this water fast, it really is to reset my mentality. It makes me stronger. It makes me feel stronger. Like I have willpower, which is something that I always thought I like really lacked, and I have willpower that I'm able to do it. And just the like science of it all, like resetting your brain. Like I said this before in my water fast video, but you know, our ancestors who were like hunters and gatherers, right? They have to like pretty much fast for like 3 days before they found food again. And it's very much in our system to do that, right? It's very much in human nature to be able to fast for a few days and then rebuild or re-strengthen with food. So for me, it's all about just like rebalancing the mind and the body. It's very odd. It somewhat gives me more energy. Like yesterday I was cleaning my house. I was, you know, it gives me, it's weird. It gives me like more energy and more, it's very weird. And that's not usually how it is. I would strongly recommend when you're on a water fast, all I can say is just drink so much water. I think that is the key. I think when I fasted before, not this last water fast, I think I did it properly then, but when I like, you know, fasted or just not eaten, I just didn't want to drink water. I thought it would bloat me. And the thing is water can bloat you and actually can make the number on the scale. That's why I didn't want to weigh myself for yesterday, because I had drinking so much water up to that point. And I just thought, oh, it's gonna like affect the number on the scale, which again, is something I don't necessarily care about. It's more like I'm showing you guys the progress of it. But it's helping me like reset, if that makes sense. So anyways, I haven't done a water fast since May, so it kind of feels good to do this again and get my mind right, my body right, and you know, get the energy up and get where I want to be for my music video. If nothing else, de-bloating. Like I said, water can bloat, but at the end of the day, like you won't pee it all out, which will ultimately de-bloat you like this morning. So obviously I'm sitting, but it's somewhat dark, but you know, fresh pee in the morning, sorry, that's TMI, it does, you know, take your bloatedness down. So while yesterday I may have been a little more puffier, it tends to take it down. And yeah, I'm overall happy. It's never really about, do I have skin here? But just more of like the way it tones me out, the way it replenishes my skin, and then readjusts my sense. This is day 2.5.
All right, so a couple things. Yeah, number one, day one of the fast is going to be much harder. The first day is always the hardest day, right? After that, it gets a little bit easier. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Also, from what I understand, water is stored in fat cells. Like, so Snake Diet Guy explained this once, where basically he says like, when you fast, if you do like a snake juice fast, let's say, as opposed to a dry fast, what will happen is that your body will flush out a lot of the water first, which is like a big part of the initial weight loss, right? You'll lose some fat as well, but then what will happen is your body will hold on to the water, or will hold on to the fat or something, because it's like, oh, there's no food, something like that. And then after long enough, it will flush the water out of the fat cells and destroy the fat cells, right? So it's like, you'll have one day where you'll lose a lot of weight. Part of that is the water going out of the fat cells and the fat cells dying. And then the next day you won't lose any weight, there won't be any change. And then the day after that, it'll be like the first day where you lose a lot of water and fat, right? Something like that. It's like alternating, right? As opposed to a dry fast, which is consistent every single day. As far as like, I don't know, progress seems pretty good here. But like I said, like, if you want to be, and I don't know, like, not to pick on her or anything like that, but girls who might have a similar body type, when you get to be so big, I think that you inadvertently set the bar very low for yourself, right? You're like, well, I weigh 200 pounds now, but a couple of months ago I was 220, so like 200 is actually good, right? So you don't necessarily aspire to an ideal, you just compare yourself to how you were before, which in and of itself is not a bad thing. And in fact, that's how they say you should do things when you are working on yourself, is you should, but that also implies like you're striving to get a little bit better every single day. Not just like, well, I'm not as bad as I was at my worst, so therefore today I can eat fucking cookies, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that she did, obviously she's fasting, but wouldn't, I wonder, like, because honestly, if you have the discipline to fast for 5 days, like, you have the discipline to go to the fucking gym and do a workout every day, right? Like, wouldn't you rather eat food and go to the gym as opposed to not eating and only drinking water for 5 days? Like, is there anybody out there who would rather just not eat? Really? Like, don't you guys like eating food? Isn't that fun for you? I hate fasting, straight up. Like, I don't enjoy fasting. I want to eat every single day. Like, I'll fast if I have to. If I have like some occasion where like, I want to, like, I have a pool party or I'm going to the beach and I want somebody there I want to impress, I'll fast, fine. But like, if not, if I'm just in the normal world, fully clothed, like, I don't need to fast. Get the fuck out of here. And I understand she's got a music video, blah, blah, blah. But like, how about instead of fasting for 5 days, you go to the gym every day and then you fast for 1 day beforehand to like get like super toned, I don't know. Is it worth it? Who knows? She seems to live like an extravagant lifestyle, probably drinks a lot, probably goes out to eat a lot, probably hangs out with people who have a lot of money, goes to like a lot of really cool restaurants where they serve like, deep fried like hummingbird tongues with like glazed fucking bee pollen. I don't even know, whatever.
So I have about 2 more days left of it, 2.5 more days technically, so we'll keep it going. And I don't know if we're going tomorrow, but we'll definitely weigh in on music video, which will be on Tuesday, tomorrow, Monday, so maybe tomorrow. Okay guys, today is Tuesday, August 20th. It's my final weigh-in, I guess. Day like 4.5. This is my weigh-in because it's confusing. 181.4. Okay, guys, so I weighed in about 4.5 day mark, so technically not 5 days, but in 4.5 days I lost 14 pounds. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. Obviously, you guys saw that I lost I weighed 6 pounds in the first day. Obviously, a lot of that is water weight, no pun intended. And yeah, I feel really good. I feel a lot less bloated. I did my last pee out of the water, and I feel really great, which is really weird. After my last water fast, I felt like my heart was racing a little more, but I think because I do like juice cleanses, like sometimes I just drink celery juice for a day, like just 1 day, like a week, or sometimes 2 days a week, and then eat normally the rest of the time, right? I'm fasting the rest of the time. I think it's kind of used to my cleansing or my detoxiness. But I feel great. My heart does not feel jittery. I actually feel like I have lots of energy, which is like really weird because today's my music video, and it's like the day that I counts to not be so bloated. So I feel really good. And like I said, yes, 14 pounds. The last time I lost 11 pounds. So 14 pounds is a lot in like 4.5 days, obviously. But I feel good, and my mind feels good. Like, I feel really happy. Sometimes when I don't eat, I feel like depressed or something, like I'm missing out. But I actually feel really good. I think the main trick for a water fast, pro tip, I guess, for water fast is drink so much water until you're full. Get lots of sleep. I go to bed early. I go to bed like 9 o'clock, and I wake up about 6 a.m. get lots of sleep, and I don't nap in it either. I don't find it amazing to nap. And actually be active. I think the difference between this water fast and my last water fast was being more active. I danced the first night, and then I also was like cleaning up the car. I was like doing the most of going on errands. I was getting my nails done, like just trying to keep myself busy and occupied rather than just sitting around thinking about how I'm not eating, how I'm hungry I am. Definitely don't be watching eating shows or anything. I was watching some eating shows and I would write down what I want to eat, like what's my cheat meal, which I can't have a cheat meal now for another week probably. This is also going to this weekend, so I can't really have a full proper cheat meal. Maybe after the music video I might have like some pizza or something like that. But you start thinking about all the foods you want after, and then I'm going to be doing another water cleanse in about 2 weeks. So not to say I want to gain it all back or anything like that. It just kind of reset my mind. You guys noticed my last water fast, my ending weight is really close to my starting weight now. So I was able to pretty much maintain my weight. It's not like she gained it all back or something like that. It actually is a good way to kickstart a weight loss thing and to keep it going. I feel great, to be honest. I could just go probably a few more days, probably just forever. I'm very used to this now, but obviously you need food and stuff like that. But I think as far as bloatedness, even the roundness of like my arms and my back, I feel really good and confident. But like I said, don't do the water fast if you are underdeveloped, if you're under the age of 18.
Yeah, so good for her. I don't know if she gained the weight back or whatever. Maybe she doesn't need my help. I guess my idea of like moving in with Trisha Paytas and like training her in exchange for like her supplying me with like raw meat and eggs. I guess that idea will never come to fruition, but oh well. It was nice while it lasted for those 20 minutes there. Yeah, what else was I going to say? In terms of like being active while you fast, I've had mixed results. I've had fasts where I train very hard. Those are much more difficult and like, I don't want to say virtually impossible, but you feel like shit. Like generally the rule with fasting, in my opinion, I don't know, I could be wrong. When you feel like shit, it's time to start the fast, right? If you feel good, okay, keep going. Like why? I mean, why stop? You know, but like once you get that like heart beating a little too fast, like can't move, like absolutely feel like garbage, like are you doing this for a spiritual journey or are you doing this for health reasons? So anyway, she said she felt fine during the fast, so good for her. Seems like it's what kind of I don't, and I haven't seen too many of her videos, but it's what I kind of don't understand about why she gets a lot of hate, because the videos that I've seen of her, I don't know, am I just taking everything at face value and I'm being completely fooled? She seems fairly normal, like normal human behavior, not like so weird. I did see one clip of her where she like wiped an entire like piece of pizza on her face. I don't know, it was kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. I can't even concentrate with this bra on my face. Yeah, fasting is good, I guess, right? Go do a fast. I don't know, or just like work out all the time and fast occasionally.
Obviously, when you're growing, you need all your food and nutrients and stuff like that. I would say, do it under careful supervision, monitor your own body. If your heart rate feels like it's racing, maybe try and incorporate. I know for me, there was one day on my first water fast where I thought maybe I needed a little Quest bar or something, or a little nutrition bar or something like that. So if you're feeling queasy or lightheaded or sick, obviously try and get some juices, try and, eat or, break the fast, whatever, if you need a banana or something like that. I think health is obviously more important, and I do this for my health. So the number on the scale, while I'm not where I want it to be weight-wise, I'm still very happy with the way my body looks and how I feel, which I think is always, I'm sorry, I just like love the way I look. So I think that's the most important thing, confidence, willpower, knowing I have the strength to do this and to like control my eating and control my food intake has been the best reward of it all. And you get more energy, which is the craziest thing. I feel like I just have more energy now. So I don't know if it's taking some weight off. So that's what gives you more energy, or really just resets your mind. Like I said in my first water fast video, like your mind does sort of reset itself when you do the cleanse. You're not getting processed foods in there. You're not, so it's, I don't know, it's kind of amazing. I feel great. I love it. Thumbs up this video if you want to see more. I thought about doing like the same sort of thing, but incorporating celery juice in there to see, not even weight wise, but to see like the toneness of my body. Would it deglow me even more? Because I love my celery juice, would it deglow me even more? So if you guys want to see like the same sort of thing, but like celery juice only, let me know. Celery juice and water, of course. Or if I was trying to think, I was trying to do Atkins, like just protein for like 2 weeks, no carbs, which I've never really done, so that can be kind of fun. So I love my turkey and my bacon. Or Quest bars for a week. I did a diet once where I was like only eating Quest bars last week, so not sponsored. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. If you guys like these weight loss videos.
What's this deal with celery juice? Like, why are people all about this celery juice now? Celery, they say celery boosts testosterone because there's something in celery that's like I don't know, it's like a steroid kind of in celery. And they say that when you eat it, it like will boost your testosterone. I'm not really sure. Let me just double check this. Celery boosts testosterone. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, anyway, there's something in there, whatever, I don't know, whatever. Boost testosterone, some shit. Seems very happy. Seems like she's doing well. Waterfast did her well. Not like she or anybody else asked for my advice, but like, just hit the gym, like literally 30 minutes a day. Go do like a 30-minute like full body workout. Dancing, I guess, is okay, and you need to do it for work, but if I had 5 million YouTube subscribers, I would probably be in much better shape than I am now, because I would know that like I have like millions of people like looking at me and judging me all the time. I don't know. I'm also not a girl with like a huge rack and like millions of dollars in the bank or whatever, like all this attention, popularity. So maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I'd actually get really fat. I'd be like, fuck it. I'm already rich. Like, I can get fat. Maybe I'd go that way also. Oh my God, what did I do?
Videos or weight loss transformation videos, thumbs up. I know I really watch them, I find them very motivational. This is not to say you can't have fast food or something, but just know, and I love fast food, so this is coming from Eat Fast Food and Loves It, and I'm craving spicy nuggets right now. Processed foods will affect your mentee. So like if you're in a depression, processed foods are not the best thing to eat. Getting out of depression was stopping eating fast food as much as I was. I treat myself like once a week to fast food because I love it. I crave it. McDonald's breakfast, Burger King, and like Wendy's. Like always a main treat like once a week, which is a lot. It's a lot. But if you're a fast food addict, fast food has stuff in it that makes you feel happy. Try doing it once a week. It'll definitely change your whole like mood. Instead of if you eat a lot of processed food, I can eat more processed foods than most people, so it probably is the reason affecting my depression and stuff. Obviously, I have situational depression because of a breakup, yada yada. But to maintain it, keep losing, keep that motivation, and to keep a positive mindset, I have been doing water, celery juice, and mindful food. So, anyways, that is my.
Yeah, I guess just end on the note of like processed food bad. Eat as little of it as possible, which is why in my like super famous guidelines that I say, eat meat and eggs as much as you can to get full during your one meal a day, and then afterwards, you want to go have processed food, go ahead, have your fun, like knock yourself out, because you've already got so much of what you need. Okay, anyway, who told me to do this? Spotted Elephant. Thanks, Spotted Elephant. You guys have any other recommendations for videos or YouTubers you want me to take a look at? Let me know. Leave me a comment. Peace.